Penny from Sage Butterfly Designs. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate it, and I will tell you all about my Thanksgiving. But first, let's see if we can get Beau up here. Hold on just a moment. There you are. Now you can say hello. Say hello to everybody. Not lick on Mama. Say hello to everybody. Everybody wants to see you. See? Oh. So Beau said hi. Kinda. He's up to 30 pounds now, so there's not going to be much more picking him up. But we'll also have some pictures of him for you. Alright, so I'm going to put him back down. Alright, he's down. He's in the background. He's just going to do his own thing, apparently. That's not very a polite thing. But, quit that. I don't want to hear. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so it is a gorgeous day today. So I do have the window open, so we might hear some noise outside. If it gets too distracting or whatever, I'll go ahead and shut the window. But it's 72. It's a nice breeze. It's gorgeous. So I wanted to just enjoy it a little bit on the inside. My Thanksgiving. We went to my husband's family who lives up in Charlotte. It's about a 3-hour drive. It's Beau's first long drive. I got a little bit of stitching done, but a lot of stitching, a lot of the time I was busy keeping Beau in the background. Obviously somebody's doing yard work out there. Hopefully that's not too distracting for you guys. But I was worried about Beau. His first long drive. He did real good. He stayed in the back seat. He didn't fight me. He was a good boy. Usually we've only taken him like to a park, maybe 20 minutes away. So he's only had small drives. So that was his first big drive. But he needed to get used to it because the end of December, we're going to be going to Pennsylvania to see our son. We were invited there for Christmas, so we'll be doing that. I was worried about him around so many people at once. There's 8 adults, 2 teenagers, an 8-year-old, and a Shih Tzu puppy. Well, she's not a puppy. She's about 10 years old, so a Shih Tzu dog. But at least it was a smaller dog for him to get used to. And I wasn't sure how he was going to behave, what kind of mess it was going to be. But he was excellent. He came when he was called. He did his little tricks. He's good. He's a good boy. So, especially for only being, he was more behaved than the 10-year-old, and he's not even 5 months old yet. So that's good. So I was proud of him. He did a great job. So I'm going to show you some pictures of Beau. Here's a picture of us driving. He likes to look out the front windshield. He hasn't discovered the side windows just yet. And here he is helping me stitch, or should I say demanding a pet prior to letting me stitch. And since hubby had the living room with his football, I was in the bedroom watching some Netflix and working on my thread organization. So you can see him helping me with this project. He's so helpful. So speaking of thread organization, I have in my kitting videos and stuff shown you that I'm basically reorganizing my threads. I'm going from the traditional bobbin over to the kind of the floss away bobbins. They're from Adam Hart. Hold on a second, let me go get those for you. Obviously traditional bobbin. And I'm transforming them over into these plastic bobbins here. And they kind of wrap up like the traditional ones. But when you unravel them, they become a floss drop. But with like the traditional floss drops, you're constantly, like what do you do with them afterwards? How do you store them? That was my big issue, and I tried putting them in plastic bags and all kinds of other mess. Oh yeah, a train too. You get a train and yard work today. If he doesn't stop soon, I'll go ahead and turn it off. Close my window up for you. But I like the fact I have the floss drop option. I've got this little option here. I've used it a few times where I've pulled out too many threads or had like a good size left over, and then I can like save it here. And then when I'm done with it, as you see, I can just wrap it up and store them. So that is awesome. And I am putting them into that blue cabinet right there. It's the Bisley cabinet. It's a 5-drawer, and in it has the pip and chip foam inserts. And I'm going to put a picture of that in so that you can see what it's looking like. So it's a little bit, the threads are a little bit loose on some of them because they don't clip as well, because there's like such a large amount from being a floss drop and then wrapping it, so it doesn't go as tight. But still, I like it. I don't have to, I can just pull them out, use them, and then wrap them and put them back in without having for easy storage and organization and stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've gotten through 400, so I've got quite a ways to go. I'm just picking it up a little bit here and there as I'm doing other things. But that's my floss organization I'm working on. So I got my fabric organized. I'm working on the threads. So we're getting there. Not sure what I'm going to do with charts yet. Most of them are in PDF form, or I scan them and put them into PDF form. So charts shouldn't be that big of a deal once I get it done. But who overspent on Black Friday? I was good. I went off my list, my normal buys, Bed Bath Beyond, coffee, my Bath and Body Works. I got some lotions and wallflowers and hand soap. I stuck to my list pretty well. And then I went to some stitching sites and found some other Black Friday sales. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. So you'll be seeing some haul coming up in the upcoming videos once I get it. Yeah. But let's showcase the Christmas sow. So first up, I have the Vintage Stitcher Artie and her progress. This was her latest posting. Kristi McKibben, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I love this on the black. Wow, it really pops. Oh my goodness. And the first person to finish, the award goes to Nina Thoren, with a quick follow-up by Kimberly Murphy. So it's not too late to head on over to join the Christmas sow. If you're wanting to do that, I'll put the link in here. It's always in the description box. You're welcome to join at any time. And there are no rules. Just it's a free download chart. It's a full chart. I'm not releasing it in small amounts or anything. It's just the whole chart. And that way you can work on it at your leisure. Just please tag me in the posts, Sage Butterfly Designs, so that I get the recognition for it. Other than that, it's a free design. So join up. I have FFOs. I have a lot of FFOs. So let me grab them. Okay, so first up is, I'm going to do my FFOs, the ones I finished, because I didn't finish them all. So, my finishes. Ta-da! She's not all in there. There we go. And she's reflecting my computer screen. Yay! See here, maybe if we go back a little bit. We're just going to get some reflections on there. Oh, well. So, this is Fairy of the Rain. I'll put it up just so you can see all of the beading in there and such. And this is it Fairy of the Rain? It is by Joan Elliott. Stitched on Polstitches Stormy Skies 28 count Lugana. And I finished this in August. Yeah, I just finished this on Black Friday. So, but she's finished, she's ready to hang. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's see here. What else we have without dropping that? All right, the next one. Ta-da! My Sal. So my cell is all done up. So I've got it framed, ready to go. And it is, gosh, I hate that. There we go. Right there, it's not picking up anything. It's not as close as I would like it, but oh well. Doing the best we can, people. I'm sorry. But my Christmas Sal is done and framed. It's FFO'd. Yay! So I can wrap it because it's a gift. So, yay! I got that one done. And I framed it. See, I can frame things. Unless they're like odd shaped and an odd frame. Then I hand them off to my officiant, Corey. She used to do photography and work at a framing shop. Well, she still works at a framing shop like part-time or whenever she feels like it. So I handed her, I had a white frame and it was like a little bit too much of a gap around where the material was and the frame was, but it wasn't enough for a mat. And it was like, I'm either gonna have to order a specialty mat or go through all that. And I'm like, you know, I'll give it to Corey and she can cut the mat for me. I don't need it in any special shape or anything, just regular cuts, you know? So I gave it to her and I'm like, do what you want with this. Here's the frame that I have and here's this and this is what I'm wanting. Pick whatever colors, do whatever, I trust your judgment. And she goes, okay. So then she calls me up and she goes, Penny, do you have to keep that frame? And I'm like, no. If it's a problem, don't. I thought that frame would work, but if it doesn't, do something else. So she goes, okay. So she made a frame and the mat board for my Chatelaine snow globe. Let's see, maybe if I put it to this side. Any rate, my Chatelaine snow globe. Hold on just a second. Let's try this. Well, now it's at least a blank thing that's like coming off on there on my computer screen. That's better on that side now. Oh well, but it's my Chatelaine Christmas snow globe. It's on a 28 count pewter by Zweigart, and I finished that in August as well. I did the custom snowflake things here in the corner. That was not part of the design, but other than that I followed the design. And she made this frame and did that, and she even like all professional like and everything. Yeah, my stuff. Yeah. But so Corey did this one all up for me. I asked her, I'm like, oh, so how much do I owe you? And she's like, that was such a small project. I just used the scraps that were in the back of the frame shop. You don't owe me nothing. So I'm like, sweet, free framing, even better. All right, next up, I told y'all after my last finishing, it wasn't quite as straight as it should be. Wasn't as good as I would have liked it, that I was going to have Artie the Vintage Stitcher finish up some of mine. So here is the first one. This is that Hocus Pocus that was Caterpillar design. Let me see. I have the information there now that I don't have a glare. Okay, so make sure it's on there. Here we go. So this was the Caterpillar stitching quarterly kits. Stitched on the provided 14 count gray, finished September. I did some customization of some of the colors. And then I gave her freedom. I was like, just finish it up, make it whatever you want. So she did the finishing, the bows, all that kind of stuff. And it's got a little thing on the back here. It's a little bit, but right there, there we go. It's on the back. So Artie the Vintage Stitcher did that one. She did Boocrew, my little customization to the Beau. The little and then I had the little, I sent her the ribbon and said, see if you can use it. And she made the bow with it, the cording. And then on the back, look, it's got little ghosts on the back. It matches the ribbon perfectly. It is the cutest. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Super cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So as I'm putting my fall away, I can pack these away so I can put them out next year. I'll be all excited when I pull them out next year. Be like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about this. When I was going through my stash of stuff and everything to find what I had to give away and stuff like that, I found 3 things that I had stitched like 10, 12 years ago. So I sent them to her and I said, make up some ornaments with these. So she did. So here's the first one. With a pretty backing. The second one. Same backing. And the third one. So I am so excited about that. I told her these were going to be a Christmas present. So I can wrap them up and mark them off my to-do list now. So that is so exciting. So, like I said, for me, that's a lot of finishes or FFOs. So, excited about that. All right. Let me put these away, and I'll get out the rest of my stuff. So, besides the FFOs, which I'm ecstatic about, I also have a couple finishes. They're actually start finishes. So, first one is the one I showed you last video, which is the logo for Kenzie's Treats. Here's the logo. I'm going to put a picture of it on there for you. My interpretation. Let me try to get that. Oh, there we go. I can see it better. I think it got a little bit dark right here. It's not showing up on the computer very well. It shows up good on here, but as you saw from the logo, which I'll put on here again so you can see that, with this and the logo next to each other, they're not that different, but she should like it. And I'm going to be hanging that on the little rolling pin. There he goes. Okay, so I'm gonna have it folded up kind of like this and then hanging from it. So once I get that FFO'd, I'll show it to you guys. So the next one, my start finish, was the Little Needleworks Winter Petites. I'm calling it a finish, even though I've only done the angel and the deer, because those are the only 2 I wanted to do. I don't, all that white in there, and these 2 just don't really interest me. They might next year, but for this year, those were the only 2 that I wanted to do. So I got them done. They're both on well, obviously they're on the same piece of fabric. Penny, hello. They are on the 14 count. Make sure you can see it. It is on the 14 count Aida. I think it was called Starry Night or whatever. I got it off of Amazon, so I really don't know. But it was just a packet of like 6 pieces of fabric. And I got that. So I will finish those off. But they're at least finishes. I really liked this color and the like snowy effect around them. So that is another finish. So whips. My blue flower, Seasons of the Heart Autumn. And here it is, and I've done just this part of the heart. That's the area I was working on. My other whip, I just hold this up, or do I need that other thing? Let me see. Yeah, you can see it. Cookies. Let me cookies. By the Cricket Collection. And last time you saw it, I had the S done, and I think I had the house outlined, but I didn't have it filled in. So now the house is complete, and I started up on the O. I've got the cookie done on it, and I got one of the colors. So I need to still get that other color in there. But there's cookies. It's getting there. It'll definitely be done by the end of December. Even though I won't be able to put it out because unless I learn how to do the flat fold method. So I'm going to search around on YouTube and see if I can't figure that out. Then I might have it completely finished. But if I just have it finished stitching by the end of December, I'll be happy. Last video I told you that I was waiting on January. It did come in. Last video I told you I was waiting on the January pattern, and it did come in that day. And that is a Stitching with the Housewives month-to-month January pattern. I love it. I think it's so cute. So I started stitching on it. Ignore my stray threads. So I've got all of it done, and I'm starting on the barn over here. I had, in my mind, I was thinking I was going to use that blue gingham that I got. But with all the blue on the barn and on the snowmen and in the snowflakes and everything, they just kind of blended together, so it wasn't going to work. So I decided to use the gray instead for this one. So that's the gray gingham 32 count. My last start, and I had 3 starts this month. I did have some finishes too, at least, so like we have to justify, right? And that is Nora Corbet's Santa's Sleigh. I told you this was going to be my Flossmas. I did start it a couple days before Thanksgiving though. And this is where I'm at. So not too bad considering I've only been working on it a little bit. It's basically this section right in here. So still a long ways to go, but I'm happy with the progress. I'm loving the stitch. I love her patterns. They're nice. But, oh, I guess I have 4 starts. Hold up. Did I say? Let me see here. Yeah, 1, 2. So yeah, now I said 3. I only showed you 2. I just lost count. So it is, I started up my gingerbread lady, my sweet by Stitching with the Housewives. And I did change up the pattern some, all that white right there. And I didn't want to type sweet in there. And I was like, all that white, oh my gosh. And I just kept groaning and groaning. So I had taken and outlined the mug. And then I worked on the gingerbread house and the little sprays of, you know, yeah. And then I was like, oh, all that white. And I did the little candy cane. And I was like, all that white. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I make it striped? Since I'm not going to put sweet in there anyway. So I went ahead and I striped it with the red and green. And now I'm starting to put the white in between it. But this is on 18 count natural white dot by Stitched Modern fabric. So those are my whips and my starts and my finishes. My haul. We're going to talk about, well, what haul I have. Let's go there. Hold on, let me go grab it. So on 11/17, what was that? The Friday before Thanksgiving, I think. At any rate, I went to Hobby Lobby just to get some threads. Just thread, that's all I needed. Oh, fall is 75% off. Christmas, 60% off. And I'm looking and like half of the shelving for the Christmas stuff is already gone. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. And it's almost gone. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I start looking around. And I found some decorations for my dough bowl. Since I just started that this year. And I also found some great finishing items. So, let me show you what I got. I have a little gingerbread garland. And everyone's doing these little tarts pans with the, and then you put in your ornament. Well, look at this. These are already ornaments. To where all I got to do is insert pattern, done. I'm like, oh, yes. So I got the one that says Merry Christmas. I've got Peace on Earth. You can see it. Peace on Earth. And celebrate Christmas begins with Christ. And I got 9 of these. So I got plenty to finish off for Christmas. In fact, the Christmas begins with Christ. I'm going to put the angel that I just finished in here. And I'm going to give it away for a gift when I go to Greenville Wednesday this week. So I've already got one of them that is going to be gone. So it's in, seeing as I'm going to have, I'll probably finish that maybe today, if not tomorrow, obviously, because I'm going to be leaving town on Wednesday. And I'll go ahead and take some pictures, and that way you guys can still see the finish, even though it'll be given away, so you won't be able to see it in my hand, other than like in the picture, but it still works. All right, so then I found, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're a little gingerbread man. They're the cutest. But then I started thinking, why couldn't I, hold up, it's behind me, finish these off, the little, this one and the bowl, the bowls with the gingerbread in it, and have them hold it. So I'm going to finish these off and have the gingerbread men holding them as the flat folds. That'll be so cute. I can't wait. So I've got 2 of them. And I got those 2 patterns. And that is just going to be adorable. So I can't wait to finish those. So that's kind of really encouraging me to get on the ball and get those finished up so that I can have those done and FFO'd and out for Christmas. so I don't have to like finish it and then not bring it out till next year, because that's kind of depressing. The other exciting thing that I found and I fell in love with is this. It lights up. Here's a little light thingy. So this part lights up. And I started thinking this would be perfect on the dining room table. And then on each side, I can have a Christmas design. Now, granted, it ain't going to be done this year. I might have half of it done next year. It'll probably be another year before I can have all 4 of the designs. But wouldn't that be cute? It's going to be so cute. I can't wait. I was like, perfect. Now I can kind of have it on each side, different little designs. And I got a couple ideas of what I'm going to put on there. I'll show you those in my haul. But I have some ideas. I just haven't totally narrowed it down of which ones I'm going to go with yet or not. But I'm excited. This is awesome. It's amazing what kind of little finishing things you can just sort of find that you weren't even looking for. I wasn't looking for any of that. And once I saw them, the ideas just started flowing to me. And I'm like, oh, yes, 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 yes. So, super excited about that. Okay, so I ordered some charts from Fat Quarter Shop. Why did I order charts from Fat Quarter Shop? Well, because I needed to get the circle mounting boards and a big mounting board. And then I found out that they have, sorry, I heard a bell. I'll see if he rings it again. Now I'm distracted. They also had a sale saying if you bought 5 of the Stitching with the Housewives patterns, you would get a free project bag. Yeah. So, Penny bought Jolly Saint Nick with Rudolph. I probably should have taken this out of the plastic. I'm sorry, everybody. Isn't that cute? And then I got Rudolph with the Santa Claus in the cup. I love his little pajamas. They are just adorable. And then look, he's even got the gingerbread cookies and the garland around him. That is going to go with my decor so, so well. I'm so excited about that. That is just too adorable. Too adorable. And then I'm like, you know, I've got enough Christmas and holidays. What I need is more spring and summer patterns. So we've got How Does Your Garden Grow? I'll probably leave out those words because I don't like that. I'll probably just stitch it and then maybe put some kind of like a bee or a bird or something in there because I don't like that. But I like the rest of the pattern. And then Bunny Garden. The little bunny with little gardening stuff around it, little cabbages and stuff. That's so cute. And then Buzz of the Bees. And again, this one here, it's got the sunflowers for my August. And then it's got kind of the chick, kind of for like an Eastery feel. I will leave off the words. I don't like the words. But I'm not a word person for the most part. I don't like having words all over my things. But this will be really cute. So I'm figuring I can pretty much have this out spring and summer. So that'll be nice to have it out for a longer period of time and not have to switch them out so much. So looking forward to that one. So that qualified me for the free project bag, which they said, oh, you don't need a code or anything for. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then it didn't come. So I emailed them and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. We'll drop ship that to you immediately. So it's on its way. No problem. So then I found this. In fact, he's coming out of the sleeve because he is just so gorgeous. You don't even need to see him with any glare. I want to make sure you can see him. He is breathtaking. It's even possible. I'm even debating trying to get him done this year, but I'm probably going to put him off and wait and have him done for next Christmas. Isn't he gorgeous? It's by Cottage Garden called Christmas Eve. I love it. Love, love, love it. That is just, I love the fact that the blonde beard to where he's a little bit younger of a Santa. And then just all of the decorations. It's not just solid red. I love it. I love it. So this really jumped out at me. This is one of the patterns that might go on that basket. But then again, he's so pretty, he might just stand out on his own too. I haven't quite decided on that one. And then the other one I got was this one, which is the Little House Needleworks month of the year with a bunch of different smalls. And I plan on stitching that throughout the year and having little smalls to add to my dough bowl. So those are the physical patterns I got in the mail. So now let's talk about my virtual shopping, because Penny does a lot of online shopping, let me tell you. I shouldn't do as much as I do, but oh well. Okay, so Caterpillar stitching. I got, they were having some kind of a week sale, birthday week sale or something, and every day they were emailing me a sale of the day. So of course now I got to click on it and see what it is. And the first couple didn't really get to me. I think it was like day 3 or 4 that I got one that was about the cabins. And I was like, And I clicked on it. The first one was a gingerbread house. Let me show you. Yes, I bought the 3 cabins. We've got the gingerbread house, the mulberry cabin, and the sea spray cabin. Those are going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, more to put into a rotation, right? Then I went on to Etsy. Yeah, dangerous place, Etsy. And I found some 50% off Black Friday sales happening. I'll put links to the shops in the description below, so that if you want to go check out their stuff or get it, you're welcome to. Even full price, they're not that much. They're like, I think most of them were like $5 full price, and my price was like $2.50 or whatever after the 50% off. So they're not expensive patterns at all. Excuse me, hold on. Okay. The first one is Doreen's cross stitch, and I got the Year of Cupcakes. And I'm not going to stitch all these cupcakes, but there's a couple patterns in here I really like. So again, to the dough bowl it goes. So I'm going to have, so I wanted to use a couple of those as decorations. I thought they were cute. And then we have the Christmas cards. And these are the ones I'm debating, seriously debating, putting on that present basket is what I've been calling that thing that I showed you. I'm thinking about putting these patterns on it because they're all kind of the same. They're about the same size, all that kind of thing, to where it'd be easy to do. If I get other patterns from different people, different things, then the sizes are going to be different and it could look funky. So I'm thinking about going with these pretty seriously, but still thinking about that. And then I got 2 Hardanger patterns, yeah, for something I don't even know how to do yet, but I'm gonna learn. And I just thought that the spring one just was so gorgeous, and then the snowman one is so cute. How can you resist that? Oh my gosh, it is just too cute for words. I love it. So yeah, so last video's giveaways. The first one was Oh Christmas Tree by Sage Butterfly Designs. It's one of my designs. And the keyword was tree. And the winner of the Oh Christmas Tree is Yorkshire Crafter. And I'll put it in here. I don't know if I have your email address or not, but I will email that to you. I'll message you and make sure, and check and see if I've got your email. But definitely, I think I do. You emailed me. That's right, you did. You emailed me and asked me. So yeah, I got your email. So yes, I will go ahead and get that right out to you. So you'll have that in your email. That's Yorkshire Crafter. The next thing was Moonlit Cabin. Let me get that out. Okay. Moonlit Cabin. So this is the Moonlit Cabin. It's the whole kit. It came with the aida, the instructions, the thread. So it came with everything. The keyword was cabin. And the winner of that is Arlene Curie. I'll put your name in here. And you've already filled out the contact form, so I have your address. That's going out in tomorrow's mail. So, yay. Awesome. Actually, everybody that, well, the other one, there's only one more. No, actually, there's two more. Sorry. There's two more. And both of these others also filled out the contact form, so your stuff's going right on out. So the next one that was up was Magical Owl by Polstitch Designs. And the keyword was owl. And the winner of that is Jean Jeans. So I will be getting that out in the mail to you tomorrow. And then the last item that we have was the surprise bag. Yes, I'm excited about it. I hope you are. Okay, so surprise bag. I told you I didn't have any idea what I was even going to do yet, but I'd get it together. And I did. First thing is a project bag. So, you get the large project bag. You see how big that is. So, it comes with the bag. Because, I mean, I can do a surprise bag without a bag, right? And inside is a cross-stitch gold. And that is, let me see here, issue 136. I don't know if it's got where the date is on it. I'm not going to waste your time looking for it. But, cross-stitch gold magazine. And placemats for all seasons. And with that is some fabric in which to stitch your placemat things on. The Winter Fairy by Cross Stitching Art. And a pair of snips. And the surprise project bag goes to Teresa Smith. So congratulations, everybody who won. I appreciate everybody's kind comments. They're a joy to read. I respond to all of them, or I try to. Sometimes if it's like I'm not sure what to say back or whatever, I'll at least acknowledge, or I'm busy, I'll at least acknowledge it with an emoji, so you know that I did read it. But I really have enjoyed all of that. So I enjoy putting together a surprise bag. All right, the normal spiel. To enter the giveaway, you must be a subscriber, you must be 18 years or older, and use the keyword in your comments. If you haven't already, please fill out the contact form to make the giveaways process a faster process. And you'll also receive a link to my free designs, which I need to update, and I haven't yet. But there's still free designs, and I think there's 4, maybe 5 on there. But at any rate, I do have a couple designs like in the works. Like a couple of them are done. I just want to put finishing touches on them, and then I'll throw them up there. So there's new ones coming. I promise you. But at any rate, this week's giveaways. The first one is going to be Snow, which is Sage Butterfly Design. PDF file will be emailed to you. The keyword on that is going to be snow. The next giveaway, this one, so pretty. By, I'm gonna butcher it, but I'll try. I think it's pronounced Passion Ricama. No, come on, Penny, you can do better. Ricamano. There we go. The Passion Ricamano. That's what we'll go with. But isn't she pretty? Serendipity Faye. And this chart would be perfect for the Teresa Little Stitcher Fancy Lady Sal, which is actually, if you were on her live this weekend, it is hashtag Teresa Made Me Do It Sal. The keyword for this one is going to be fairy. So if you want that and you want to participate in that Sal, there you go. There's your fancy lady for that. The last one is going to be the Celestial, I probably butchered that, Celestial Dragon Kit by Joan Elliott. And that comes with the 14 count aida, thread, beads, and the needle. So you've got beads in there and everything you need to do this project. And the keyword for this is going to be dragon. Now, if you watch Artie the Vintage Stitcher, if not, I don't know why you're not, go over there and subscribe to her and watch her stuff too, because she's awesome. She does some great things. At any rate, she is doing a Flossmas special where she is doing a video every day and giving away a random surprise every day. I'm not that extreme. There's no way I can do this every day. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it every day. I'm going to aim for once a week because that's easier. But I want to do the surprise bags for December. So this one I showed you what was in the surprise bag. The next ones I won't. It'll just be a surprise bag. So I'll just say, so-and-so won the surprise bag. And then I'm going to ship it off. So you won't know what it is until you get it. So you get a present. A surprise Happy Mail present. So to enter into the surprise bag, in your comment, the keyword's going to be surprise. So put surprise somehow in your comment. As well as if you're wanting the dragon or the fairy or snow. And we will go ahead and I'll do the drawing on 12/5. The winner will be announced on the 12/6 video. And I don't know. Let's try that again. I don't know that they're going to happen every Tuesday. Tuesday's an easy day for me, but they might not be done on a Tuesday. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss the next video. Of course, if you fill out the contact form, it doesn't matter if you miss the next video or not, because I'll already have your information. Just send it to you and you'll get surprise Happy Mail for no reason. So that's it. My dog is going berserk. He must need to go outside or do something because he's winding up a storm. And trains are going by and everything else. So I'm going to say bye for now. And you guys all have a great day, a great week, and I will see you on the 6th. Thanks. Bye.